Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back today with another episode of Dragon of Icespire Peak. Our combat continues as the group attempts to quell these evil dwarven cultists lurking within the depths of the Mountain's Toe gold mine. Where we left off last week, our group had ventured here, finding the overseer, Don-Jon Raskin, and beginning to attempt to help him into the mine to reclaim it as his own, being the new overseer. However, upon venturing to the entrance of the mine, they would find wererat cultists lurking at its entrance, guarding the place. But rather than attacking the group, they would welcome the group inside, telling them to speak to their mother. Group would then find a new member, Kazuki, the little fairy, who would be introduced to the group as a food-hungry and very energetic little sprite. She would join the group, being offered a nice little deal of some free food and assistance for the party. And upon venturing inside and speaking to the mother of this wererat cult, they would then discover that they were only here because they were pushed away from their original home at the Shrine of Savaris, which the group had actually just cleared before coming to the mountain itself. So, upon informing the mother of this and convincing her it to be indeed true, she offered them a deal that if they would kill the dwarven cultists who were hiding in the very depths of the mine, who had hurt and killed some of her allies and her followers in the Wererat cult, then she would leave peacefully, giving the mine back to its overseer, Don-Jon, and venture back to the Shrine of Savaris, where they would reclaim their home. The group accepted this deal, would venture into the deepest parts of the mine, and then would begin combat. They would quell quite a few of the dwarven cultists, leaving currently only 4. With that, we are ready to pick back up where we left off. But before we do that, please, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that sub button. Join the Orphan Guild if you haven't, because it helps us here more than you could ever imagine. Make sure to also tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. And hit that like button and leave a comment down below about your favorite part of today's episode. And of course, you can find my partner's content in the link tree in my bio, where you can find her at stoned_n_summer. And with that, let us now introduce our group of heroes. Starting at the top with our most ingenious of artificers, Ivan.
Yo, I'm JJ. I play Ivan Felisar. He is a Tabaxi artificer with the alchemist subclass, and also a cleric of the trickery domain.
From there, we have the newest player, who, as I had told you all, was a little fairy, but actually a fairy barbarian, which, when entering their rage, grows to the size of 10 feet tall. Kazuki, the killer.
Hello, I am Aries and I play Kazuki, which is a pixie fairy mix, which is also a barbarian rogue.
Barbarian of the Berserker and Rogue Undecided?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Perfect. And last for now, but certainly not least, we have the most dashing of our wizards, Donovan.
Hi, I'm King. I play Donovan, the draconic sorcerer, not wizard, with a bit of a warlock twist to him.
And of course, there are a few other members of our group. Sadly, one of them will not be able to make it to today's session at all, which is our beautiful and tenacious Tharn, who is a Goliath, currently an Echo Knight fighter, and will be multi-classing into Barbarian. From there, we have the great Garak, who is a cleric of the Twilight domain and a half-orc. And of course, last but certainly not least, we have our DM NPC, who I control as a little bit of support and assistance to the group, the great Gilbert Gungo, the Bard human, Bard of Creation. With that, we now pick up at the top of combat where we left off last week. Donovan, you are up. Currently, standing behind you, there is a evil dwarven cultist holding his evil mace, ready to stab you and smack you with it. In front of you stands Tharn, guarding you from 2 more dwarven cultists who lie right beyond his reach. and in the farthest side of the cave, you see the large leader of the dwarven cultists. What will you do?
I'm not looking at the stream right now. How far away from me is the guy behind me?
He is literally
In melee range.
in melee range. Yep, you are within smacking range currently of him.
Okay, and all right. Well, if he's in melee range, that means I can fuck around and mess with him. So, I am going to. Ooh, you know what? Let's try it. I'm gonna turn around, look at the guy that look at this guy, and I'm going to tell him to grovel as I cast command on him.
Okay, you cast command, and you cast the command grovel, and you said that's on the one that's right behind you currently.
Yes.
Okay, that requires what kind of save, my
Wisdom
man?
save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Give me
I don't know what the DC is though. That's beyond me.
DC is 16.
Nice.
Okay.
And pretty decent.
Oh, he fails it. As
Yes.
you see the dwarf drop to his knees, bowing his head to the ground and groveling at your feet.
Yay. So he's like that for his entire turn.
Yep, his next turn, he spends his turn groveling.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I am going to. You said we can bonus that. No, that's not bonus action. Okay. I'll end my turn, hold my reaction in case something hits me.
Okay. All right, so you end your turn commanding the dwarf to grovel, which he does, bringing us to Kazuki. As you rage out, you feel your wounds bleeding, seeping to the soil underneath your feet as you see in front of you the largest dwarf you have ever seen, overflowing with that corrupted magic you saw festering within the forest you came from. What will you do?
Well, let's see. Which one am I using? My great axe or my great club? Which one have I been using?
You currently
You've been using.
It's my axe, right?
Great axe currently. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's your better weapon, right?
Yes.
I think so.
Let me check your character sheet.
It's 1d12 is the great axe. I'm pretty sure.
I know their items, because what good items I gave them, because I let them come in with some stuff rather than coming in with nothing, since you guys already have some good stuff.
Yeah.
Let me check real quick, Kazuki. I've got you. You have been using your great axe because it is uncommon, while your club is common.
Awesome.
Yes.
So I am in rage of hitting him, right?
Yes, you are. No, you'll have to move forward, but you can easily do that. You have plenty of movement.
Then yeah, I want to move forward a bit.
Okay, you step right into front, within melee range, only walking 5 feet forward. With 1 footstep, you bridge the gap of space between you and him.
And I'm going to hit him.
Okay. You pull back your great axe, wielding it with all your might as you swing it down. Roll to hit. You do have a +1 on that, don't forget. So it's whatever your modifier is, you also have a +1. It probably already accounts for it in your inventory, so don't worry about it. Just roll.
It doesn't actually. That's super weird. So it's 18 plus 1, so 19.
So 19 total. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Let me.
What's going on?
We're Kazuki's modifier. I gotta check it real quick. All
Oh,
you rolled an 18, right? You rolled an 18.
Yeah, that was with the +7 for the hit dice.
So it'll be 25.
Hold on.
Well, no,
you
I
rolled an
hit.
that was
18
18.
plus-
She rolled an 11. She added.
Oh,
the
right,
plus.
okay.
I just want to check
Yeah.
something real quick. Your great axe.
I want to make sure that I did that right.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm checking too real quick. You have proficiency, which gives you +3. Your strength is +3, +6. Okay, so yes, +7 is +7 is correct. So 18 was the right number. So 18 is correct. So it's not 19, it's 18.
Okay, and
remember
also I
the-
just remembered that I could frenzy before, right?
Frenzy's when you start your rage.
Is it whenever
when you
you
start-
start it?
Yeah, so when you start your rage, you determine whether it's a frenzy rage. Whilst you're in a frenzy rage, you can make a bonus action attack. At the end of that rage, you gain a level of exhaustion. If you rage normally, you don't get your bonus action attack, but you also don't get the exhaustion.
What?
Because you frenzied attack
Yeah, we
before,
gotta
I
remember to
assumed
do
you're
that
already
next time.
frenzied.
Okay. Okay. I'm reading frenzy. It says if you reckless attack while rage is active, you deal an additional 2d6. That's it. That's all. It
Oh,
says.
is this the 2024 one? Oh
yeah,
my god. I'm
new bar.
sorry.
Yeah, so no, you're good. So Kazuki, you're good. What you'll do is you have to first roll to attack, which you succeeded in, so you'll do your damage, and then when you attack, that's when you decide to attack recklessly, which gives you advantage. So roll again.
God damn it. I don't know where the dice are on here.
Top left corner. Are you in Owlbear right now or no?
No, I'm not able to get into Owlbear. My
Right,
Discord's not working.
Right. Wait, your Discord. Oh. Okay. Got you.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing my rolls in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Because I have that saved. Whenever I type in Owlbear, it sends me to the Friday group.
That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it sends you to the Friday group, that's fine, because you can just click on the little home icon, and it'll bring you back to your home page, and you can see all the
Oh.
groups you're in.
No way. I'm so dumb. Hold on.
Yeah. You could, so in the top left, next to like the people and like the initiative icon, there's like a little owl bear, like a little like owl icon. If you click that, it brings you back to the Owlbear homepage.
I just realized how strong fucking berserker barbarians are in this. Holy. Damn.
Yep.
I don't see that.
And then, so on Owlbear, you see in the top left corner, next to like the player's icon and stuff, do you not see something that says home?
Wait, okay, next to the player's icon, I see the home button. Whenever I click that, it sends me to my profile.
Yes. And then do you not see like all the groups you're in?
No.
Huh.
This is my email, password, my subscription,
Okay, hold on.
the rooms and extension.
Why don't you just go to the link in Saturday group to get
She can't get in Discord. That's the problem.
I'll get
Yeah.
into Discord.
Getting there.
So
I keep
you don't see
forgetting that.
you don't see rooms, like you don't see anything called rooms or anything.
I do, but it just says
Yeah.
rooms 0 out of
Create a
2, create a
room.
room to connect to your players, and I have no room.
So
Yeah.
yeah, as a player, you have to specifically click on the link. That is, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's annoying. Okay, well then, yeah, just roll again in D&D Beyond. So you'll just have to roll in D&D Beyond today for some reason.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, now how do I do this?
And so on D&D Beyond, like on the bottom left part of the screen, you'll see like a little red circle with a dice icon.
Oh.
You click that, and it shows you all the dice you can roll.
Awesome, there we go. 17.
All right, so that's definitely the higher roll because you rolled 11 before. So 17 plus 7, that is 24, which still hits. So your reckless attack does work. So now you'll roll your damage, and you'll add, I think, 2d6, right?
Are they
yes.
third level barbarian?
Yes.
Yeah, the rage damage bonus is 2, so yeah, it's 2d6.
So yeah, you'll roll your damage and 2d6. So your damage for your weapon is inventory.
Slashing.
1d12 plus 4. So you'll roll 1d12 dice and 2d6, and you'll add 4.
Okay. So 1, 2. No, go back. 1d12. and then 2d6.
Yep, and then you'll add +4 to what the total is.
Yeah.
Okay, and that was 9, 13.
So 13 damage. Okay. All right. As your great axe lands into his arm, you take a solid chunk of his flesh out as he looks to the wound, and he just spits to the ground, looking up at you, and he says, "Is that all you got, girly?"
Oh lord. Maybe.
GM?
Did you end your turn?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. My bad. Must have cut
Sorry.
out there. All good. All right. As you end your turn, we continue on to the next person, Ivan. As your turn begins. As you see,
I assume that's
Kazuki-
like.
Oh,
Okay.
go ahead.
No, sorry. You continue with your discussion. I didn't mean to cut you out.
I was gonna say, as you see Kazuki in the distance, as you peek around the corner, dripping with blood, you can see her limping, barely keeping herself up as she goes toe to toe with the giant dwarf. What do you do?
That's actually better for me than trying to like throw rocks at people. So he would get out his device, which definitely isn't a Beyblade. And he would make a little vial, and this one is sort of like a pinkish red in nature. He'll place it into the device, allow it to spin before rolling it across the floor towards Kazuki. It rolls, it kind of does a little spin there, and then at her foot it explodes, shooting out the same pinkish reddish gas, and her wounds seem to heal over slightly as he casts a 2nd level healing word.
How much health does Kazuki get back?
I'm gonna roll that now. I just had to
Yeah.
double check what the thingy was. 2d4 plus 2. Oh, that's cool. I rolled a minimum and then a maximum. 7 hit points are regained.
All right, Kazuki, you get 7 HP back.
And then I
Thank
take
God.
my action to dodge.
All right, and that ends your turn, Ivan.
Oops.
No, he's gonna move down here. Oh, he's gonna move down here.
All right,
No, he's gonna hide behind.
you move closer next to Gilbert Gungo as you end your turn, and Tharn begins his. As Tharn looks to the little dwarfs in front of him, he says, "Huh, children, time to die." Because that's what I imagine his character would say.
That's fucking great. Oh, children die.
Children.
I do want
time
to
die.
say that I'm not bloody anymore.
You're over half health. Very well.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and take off Bloody. All right, as he pulls out his great halberd, first taking his bonus action to summon his echo behind the dwarf. So let me go ahead and do that. Put down Darn's echo, as it summons right behind the little dwarf as he takes his attack. All right, he rolls to hit. And he also gets advantage because he is pincering. So roll 2nd time. 14 was the higher roll. That's 14 plus 7. That hits. All right. His halberd is 1d10 plus 4. He deals 8 damage to that one. As he strikes with his halberd, he stabs it square through the forehead, ending its life as its body turns to black goo dropping to the ground. All right.
I am ready also.
Anything else? Does he get multi-attack? Yeah, he does get multi-attack. Yeah, because he's a fighter. As his clone, his echo, will then take a strike onto this little one that's kind of hiding around the corner from Tharn that he can't quite get a good, clear view on right now. So the echo rolls to hit. It's the same as Tharn's, so but no advantage. All right, that still hits. All right, 1d10 plus 4. That is as his echo strikes forward. Once again, it pierces straight through the chest of this evil dwarf, quelling its life as it drops to goo on the ground. As Tharn scoffs, "Huh, children shouldn't fight. This is why we should leave it to adults." And then ends his turn. As our wonderful Garak begins their turn. Garak, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Austin. I play Garak Stonefist. I am a cleric of the now known Twilight Domain.
Twilight, yep.
I have gained the power from falling in love with a... Is she a mouse or a rat? I'm not quite sure. I don't know the difference.
Who?
The lady that she was hitting on him.
The
Yeah,
lady,
what
like, literally last episode.
Rats.
Yes, the mother of the wererats. I was so... You mean the mother. Yes, she is the mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she's a rat. Okay.
She's a wererat.
I didn't know if
Wererat,
she was
yes.
different than they were. I knew they were wererats. I didn't know if she was also a wererat.
She is
Yeah.
indeed a
That's fair,
wererat.
actually. That is fair.
Okay, gotcha. But yes, I have now acquired a domain.
So begin.
Finally.
It is your turn, Garak, please.
Okay.
Let me set the scene for you, of course. What you see in front of you, Tharn has just quelled 2 of the dwarves. Donovan, you heard from behind, commanded one of them to grovel, which he did. Ivan sent a Beyblade out, healing up Kazuki a bit as Kazuki began to fight the giant dwarf, and your turn has begun. Oh, please open the stream now if you haven't already, Grok.
I already have. I'm thinking about the spells I no longer have. I just lost so many abilities. Number one, I guess I swing my spiritual weapon at him.
All right. So you move
Because,
the
I
move
mean,
the scythe
shit,
around.
Wait, but yeah, this counts as just an attack, right? I know I asked this last time. I couldn't remember.
It's
what
your
the answer-
bonus action. It's a bonus action. attack.
Okay, yes. Then yes, I attack with that.
All right. Your spiritual scythe comes flying around, spinning above your head, and as it comes spinning around, it stabs into the dwarf. Please roll to hit.
Oh, I fuck him up. 4. Oh shit. A full D8 plus 3, so 12, 11.
11 damage as the scythe stabs right into him. As Kazuki stabs her great axe into his shoulder, he grunts, looking to you two. He says, "This will be a nuisance." And for your main action, Grok?
I'm reading. I have to read this. On the same. Wait, what? I'm doing Moonbeam. I gotta read out. I gotta read how to do
Yeah,
it.
do you need help with it, or?
Okay, Moonbeam is simple.
A silver beam, pale light shoots down a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high. So holy shit!
Yeah,
Centered on
so
a
it's a-
point within the range. So I shoot his. Okay, yeah. So no one's in his slot. Yeah, I shoot it on his little slot.
I mean, 5-foot radius is 10-foot diameter.
Oh, so it will hit them. Will it?
Yes.
I can't
Yeah, it will. It will occupy 4 squares.
tell. Damn.
Okay.
Can I do the top 4? Can I like
Uh,
move it so it's his? So it's him and yeah, like that.
Yep.
Could
I
do
mean,
that?
yeah, because Thalon isn't technically in that square above. He's in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet.
Alright.
Then yeah, I'll do that.
And now I have to make it's a con save, right?
Constitution save, yeah.
All right.
And then my
Well-
my thing's gone because it's a concentration.
All All right.
Oh, because spiritual weapons concentration now, isn't
That's
it?
why I
Yeah.
did that
The
first.
spiritual weapon fizzles away as you concentrate on a new spell. He rolls a 19 on his con save. I'm assuming that passes without adding.
Yeah, that passes. Damn. It's still there though. It's
Right?
still there. So if he doesn't
I think
move,
it takes half.
Yeah, and he takes half damage.
yeah. Oh yeah, he still takes half. But I'm saying like that stays there.
Yeah, that
So
stays
if he
there, and then
doesn't
at the
move-
start
Yeah.
or end of his turn, if he starts
Yeah.
his turn within the moonbeam, he takes the
What
same
type
damage
of
again.
damage is Moonbeam?
It's
Radiant.
Radiant, yeah.
All right, so roll. So
Also, if he's
you'll-
shape shifted in any way, then he reverts
It
to his
reveals it.
original. Yeah, he reverts to his original form.
All
Yep.
right. He is not shapeshift at all. However, he is weak to radiant, so you roll regular damage rather than half damage.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, because essentially, like, halving it, then doubling it again, which is pretty redundant.
What's a detail?
Yeah.
14.
With that,
pretty respectful.
he is brought to bloody as you see him fall down to his knee, looking up to the beam of light, looking to you
Damn.
two. Ugh. I swear by Abathor's name, you shall fall.
Feels so powerful.
You in your turn, Grok?
Yeah, but I say I feel I whisper to myself that I feel powerful.
All right. So he starts his turn, which means he has to make the same check again. He passes it once
Okay,
again,
so
so
yeah.
it is regular damage rather than 2 times. So roll the damage again, Grok.
Dude. 8. Not as
Alright.
much, but still.
As his
Still
skin continues to almost melt away underneath the moonbeam's light as he lifts himself from his knees. He cracks his decaying, rotting neck as he lifts his mighty mace, and he brings it down on you, Garak, knowing you to be concentrating on the spell, attempting to break your concentration. That is a 17 to hit.
It does not hit. It does not hit.
All right. He rolls again with his second attack as the first one, you dodge underneath the first hit as he recoils. And the second one is a dirty 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Quick
As,
question. How far away is he?
from you,
Yes.
you are 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, within the range of silvery barbs, if
Yeah.
that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's exactly.
But I don't know
what
if you
I'm
have proper line of sight. That's up to DM.
Do
Yeah,
I?
you have to see the attacker, not the victim. So yes, you can see the person.
Then yes, silvery barbs.
Second one is a natural, not a natural 20, but a dirty 20.
Well, I
Oh,
tried.
yeah,
So it
hits.
still
first.
hits.
Still hits,
Yeah.
okay?
I tried.
All right. As the mace comes down, it smacks you. And you take 10 damage, Garak.
Which is a DC 10 con save.
I grunt.
Come on, you're an orc.
And along
I
with,
dodge the first one and get a little cocky.
and
And I close
a-
my eyes and it hits me. I'm like, oh.
as you make your concentration save for your concentration, you also need to make a con save for prone. You have to beat a DC 16.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot I
wow.
can do prone. I forgot about that.
So first for your spell,
That's 6. How do I know if I hold my? How do I know if I hold concentration?
you have to beat a 10.
You have to beat a 10.
Oh yeah, then no. I
I will tell you what the DC is every single time.
Your moonbeam fizzles away as the hit hits you so hard in the head that it frazzles you and you lose concentration.
And then what else do I need to roll?
Now you need to do a con save to see if you fall prone. 16.
Okay. You said what was it?
16.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
pass.
fails.
All right.
Yeah, I
You
failed.
pass?
As you are knocked prone, as not only do you become dazed and you lose your concentration, but you lose your balance, falling to the ground prone.
Oh.
As he like gives a smirk. Ha! That's what you get, insolent orc. As he snaps his fingers, ending his turn, and then immediately using his reaction to switch places with the little orc that was on the ground, groveling at the feet of Donovan, ending his turn and bringing us to Gilbert. As Gilbert kind of meekly steps forward, looking back to you, Ivan, he says, "Do you think it's clear? Should I check?"
Ivan, would you hear the teleporting? Is that an audible thing?
Definitely. You hear a snap and a laugh, but that's it.
Really? I would have thought the corrupted would have had more pizzazz. Ivan would, honestly, he would shrug. He doesn't know. But he does ask if he sees anything to let him know.
He meekly peeks around the corner, seeing the giant orc. Eep! He fucking jumps around corner, still keeping line of sight, but beginning his attack. All right, as it is time for Gilbert Gongo. All right. Gilbert Gongo will raise his loot. Looking to the big dwarf, he is going to Dissonant Whispers. Actually, no, I'm not going to Dissonant Whispers. He's already so low on health. I'm not going to steal a kill from the party. It's so lame. He is going to cast Blindness, Deafness. He is going to specifically target him with blindness.
Didn't we? Okay.
As he casts the spell, the dwarf makes the check, failing it, and becoming blind.
Oh, hey guys, remember that this big fat man, we're supposed to let the rat know.
I got it.
All right, as he is
He wants
blinded, Gilbert laughs. Ha ha ha! Take that, you dumb dwarf! As the dwarf instantly turns to Gilbert, looking dead at him, and says, "You think just 'cause I can't see, boy, that I don't know you're standing there?" As he goes, "Eep!" and he runs around the corner. And Gilbert ends his turn. Donovan, you are up.
Okay, couple things. One, am I still on my broom? Because I never said I got off it. Or at least I don't remember saying that. If I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not.
I'm going to say you are not on your broom, no.
That's fine. That's fine. Two, how far are we away from the rat pack?
5, 10, 15 feet, 20, like 25, 30 feet.
Okay, is there any doors between us?
They're both open.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, yell that shit.
If I can, hell yeah, if I can use my free action, Donovan's just gonna yell, "Tommy, come get him!"
All right, as the rat pack will roll its initiative. All right, the rat pack rolled a 9. Which means they get a total of 12. Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Be right back.
As the rat's ears all perk up as they get ready to run.
And then, yeah, and then Donovan is going to. Are there any rats? No rats. Are there any smaller dwarves around us?
The only small dwarf left is currently lying at Kazuki's feet.
How far away is he?
From you, 5, 10, 15, 25 feet.
Okay, this might be really cool or it might suck. So, Donovan is going to launch a charismatic orb at him with subtle spell, so the orb just sort of apparates in his palm and he flicks it to him, or flicks it at him, kind of like Spider-Man flipping his web.
See, the funnier thing is Donovan is currently both Tharn and Tharn's Echo are between you and the little dwarf, so you actually have to Kobe it.
Oh, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to be that guy. But
You actually have to do it. You have to go over Tharn's head. Kobe!
so yes, he's absolutely gonna Kobe that shit.
All right. That is a roll to hit, correct?
Yes, it is, which I have advantage on since I have innate magic up.
All right.
That is second level. Okay, +7. I was just looking for what the to hit bonus was. Oh, 23.
23 to hit will nail him as you Kobe this chromatic orb and you use subtle spell. You see, if anyone's watched the earlier seasons of Naruto, specifically Shonen Jump before Shippuden, when he's first learning the Rasengan, he launches it and it almost always disappears and then strikes its target and then kind of reappears for a moment. This is exactly what happens with Donovan's chromatic orb. He Kobe's it, it just vanishes, and then as it reappears, it spikes down like a volleyball, nailing the dwarf right in the chest and beginning to just spiral and spiral, launching into him and dealing how much damage?
They have vulnerability to fire, yes?
Correct.
Then that is 8d8 I need to roll. $36 damage, and because the numbers matched, two of the numbers were the same, I can now send it to another target.
Is there a range of that?
90 feet
All
within
right.
the impact.
Yeah, well, the other dwarf is also within 90 feet.
Alright, but I need to roll a hit again, which hopefully won't be a problem.
All right.
Is that other dwarf, is the dwarf by Kazuki and Thorn still standing?
Oh, that one's dead as shit, dude. I was about to tell you to describe the kill.
Oh, so, okay, 1 second. Let me do this.
Also, try not to kill the big fat man.
I know. That's why I was asking if anyone else was available. Second to hit is 18.
That hits.
Okay, so that's 8d8, not d20. Oh, let's club that with that. That was bad. I keep almost clicking the wrong number. Oh, no, let's stop doing that, phone. I'm sorry, that was a misclick. That was not what I was trying to do. 2, 3. Bless you. That's gonna be a 39.
Yep, describe both kills.
So he Kobe's it, as you've already previously described, it shoots past all of the allies and just dunks onto the one dwarf, and as it comes into contact, it shatters, and almost like Mjolnir reforming when Lady Thor calls it, it reforms as it changes trajectory to the second dwarf and forms again to obliterate his face, and his head just pops like a grape. So all that's left is a gooey neck stump as his body soon disintegrates.
Yeah, as he turns to a pile of sloppy black goo on the ground. With that, you hear silence before quickly scuttling as all of the rats quickly storm into the room, looking around, trying to find dwarves, but finding nothing. Jenny comes running up to you. Looking at you, Jenny says, "Where is he? I thought we had a deal!"
He's the guy behind me.
You killed him.
Oh, I didn't realize he was. Oh, I thought that was another dwarf.
Nope, the only two left were the one at Kazuki's feet and then the big guy who you fucking blew his head off.
Oh, now I genuinely feel bad because I honestly didn't know.
I tried warning you.
You said don't kill a big fat guy. I thought that was a third dwarf.
No, there's only... Are you looking at the owlbear?
I can't see the owlbear with my phone. It's all zoomed out.
Oh, try, why not open the stream?
Because then my battery is gonna. Okay, hang on.
I mean, you can, I've got a short stream up now too, so if there's one that's actually better suited for the phone screen.
Hey, Orphan.
What's up?
I just bought a boutique for the first time, and dude, I just got points. The boutique website like has like points and shit.
Okay.
You own a boutique?
I'm so confused.
No, it's a vape.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. Motherfucker. Oh man, no, it's raining. I definitely ain't getting no food. Looks like I'm not eating tonight.
These things are cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
That's so sick. Alright.
Oh, it's all okay. Whatever. So that was an accident, and shit. I guess I gotta explain this to Jenny, because that was legitimately a misplay on my account. I would have held back if he was the last guy. I honestly didn't know, because I can't see shit. I'm playing blind.
Okay.
So-
I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Donovan's gonna look at Tommy, and he's like, "It was not my intention to rob you of your vengeance. It
Is
truly
he like
wasn't."
dead? Or is he like
Yeah.
alive enough you can strangle
Oh.
him? Be like, ah!
Oh, he's dead as hell.
Because let
And so-
Tommy strangle. Oh, never mind then. I was gonna say like, let him get some words in or something.
He's currently a pile of black goo, both at Jenny, and also his name is Jenny, not Tommy. At Jenny and at Donovan's feet.
Well, Tommy is his name. Jenny's his wife's name that he took.
Oh,
and
okay, that's where I got it
what
confused.
Donovan's getting at. So Donovan's gonna look at him and say, "It was not my intention to rob you of your revenge. However, revenge is a poison that can kill you if you aren't careful. And so I took it upon myself to take your vengeance so that you may let your life rest finally."
Roll me
On the
persuasion.
back.
Okay. Please, dice. Please don't do me down bad. Please, you've been solid so far. Then again, I've had advantage. Oh God.
I mean, again, you can just stomp on the black goo, Jenny. I'm sorry.
Are you saying that as a help action?
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll advantage.
Yay. Thank you.
Step on the black goo and scream, you know?
Anything?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right. Jesus, Garak. You okay, buddy?
Oh, I thought I had the thing on. My bad.
All right,
Ah,
15.
No, no,
What's
no.
your?
I'm actually not.
No, that's a 23.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's your modifier? So 23 total. He looks at you.
Yeah.
"Ugh, it was supposed to be. Whatever.
I think I had my mic off and then turned it back on.
you
Oh, that killed me. That was fun.
did.
No,
the
I told you
job.
this boutique's killer.
You did the job you were sent to do. Now, I guess regardless of who did it, revenge is had. So, let us move on. And let's return to the mother so you may inform her of your success. She will not want to be kept waiting. As you see the rat turn around. Let me get a scamper.
Just give us one moment. Just one moment, quite literally. And Donovan will cast Detect Magic to
Damn
see
it.
if there's anything down here.
If I had one third level spell, I could have cast Revivify.
It wouldn't have worked. Remember, corrupted beings don't have souls.
Okay. You said you cast what?
Detect Magic.
Alright, detect magic. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright. In this area, casting detect magic. You find nothing.
Okay.
What's the range of detect magic?
range
30
is
feet
30 foot
around
sphere.
you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, you detect absolutely nothing in this area.
Is there anything deeper into the mine?
You do see an open door. Would you like to go through it?
Yeah, as he's walking, he'll say, Garak, go
Oh yeah,
distract your
no, I've
bootleg."
gotten up by now.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
Garak, go distract your bootleg.
I guess I go do that. I guess I go talk. I go walk over and talk to her about how we just murdered a big creature.
It's 10 minutes of detect magic, so we can probably scout the entire area comfortably.
Oh wait, am I going the wrong way? Garak got lost.
No, Garak, follow the rat pack.
I don't know where they are.
Ivan, you would have seen them run past you.
Oh yeah, no, and also I memorized this map, so yeah, it's just up here.
As Donovan,
And then it's left.
walking through the door into the next room, you find another room similar to the one
then,
that you
yeah.
were in.
Oh, it's just straight up here.
Realizing
no.
that,
What you doing the other way?
realizing that
I
the
think-
last room and this one are both
I
resting
can't remember
rooms.
why does this room look so much different? I think there's a room down here. There you go.
As
He's
you
struggling.
find another one of the bedrooms of the mine for miners that live in this this mine. Venturing past a lot of the beds, you find a hallway that leads to a descending staircase. The descending staircase goes down for about 40 feet until you find that you reach an exit at the other side of the Mountain's Toe mine.
Is there nothing about 10 to 15 feet outside the exit?
Nope.
Alright then, go back to the group. So Garak's rambling doesn't get them all executed.
All right. As you rejoin the group, Tharn looks to you, Donovan, canceling his echo, and he says, "All right, little boy, let's go to collect our reward."
Did I roll to see if my ramblings have gotten us executed?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Before we get to you, let's see what the rest of the group over here is doing. Kazuki, are you exiting your rage?
Yes.
As the tension of battle calms down, and all the battle has officially ended, you begin to the red in your eyes begins to fade away. As reason returns to your brain, and suddenly you find yourself slowly shrinking, until you turn back to your normal pixie self. Oh, shit. That is not what I wanted to do. Why the fuck did it drop all of these characters? Alright, there you go. You're back on the map. So what are you doing, Kazuki, as your rage ends?
Hey Donovan, can I sit on your shoulder again?
Yes, you may.
Awesome. I'm gonna just fly over to him and sit on his shoulder,
In
and then
fact, it's a
wherever
bit
you
of
want.
a tower. It's a bit of a tower because she's on my shoulder, but I'll call the boom. So he's on the boom and she's on his shoulder.
All right. As you hop on your broom, Donovan, and you begin to fly towards the main area, you soar past Gilbert, who is currently cowering on the ground, having been trampled by rats as they ran out of the room.
Yikes.
As you look at him, you see him just hurtled up. Rats, rats, I hate rats. I don't hate rats, I hate rats, I hate rats. I'll never, never, never again. Nope, rats. Nope, nope, rats.
Donovan's just like, Gilbert, you're fine. Come along.
As he like snaps to, and he's like, where am I? As he gets up, he's like, yes, the great Gilbert is fine. Let us embark. As he quickly like starts walking past you. Get me the fuck out of this fucking rat-infested hellhole. You hear him in the distance say,
Gilbert, I'd recommend you lose that sentiment immediately. Remember what we're walking into? I'm out of power. And,
Oh yeah, I would have shot that. I would have shot him in the face with a fucking spell.
Well, I'm pretty sure you
Talking about
might
my
be a bit too far ahead, but yeah.
Could you imagine we're just walking up and we just hear Garak just like blah 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 blah.
Oh, that's exactly what we hear.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Should I roll to see what I'm talking about?
before we get to that, Ivan, are you? I assume you're joining the rest of the group, going back right now.
Oh yeah, he would be at the back of the group. He's currently trying to finick around with the device that he uses to send out his spells.
All right.
I'm no longer concentrating, and body's probably gone.
All right.
Just to clear up some clutter.
All right, as you all make your way to the main area, we cut to Garak, who has arrived about, say, 5 minutes ago now. Garak, upon arrival, you find that the rat pack is all just kind of chilling, waiting for you to arrive. All of the rats have now convened in one area. They're no longer spread out. Don-Jon Raskin seems very, very uncomfortable, but he's just chilling in the corner still. As you enter the room, all of the rats immediately snap their heads to you as they follow you with their eyes as you slowly approach the mother. What do you say?
We'll roll this for me. Okay. I'm conversating, talking about asking when she wants to go on a date.
As you say this, one of the rats steps forward. Who does he think he is, asking the mother on a date? As one of the other rats quickly steps up from their crouch position, walks over and just slaps the shit out of that rat. Just like backhands the rat, and looks down to him and says, "Do not speak. Hold your tongue. That is the loved one of the mother." As the other rat's like, oh, and he like cowers back and he like starts like to hide behind the other rats.
I'm also showing her some of the spell. Well, I'm not like showing her the spell she gave me, but I'm showing her the power that she has imbued me with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to like shoot her with a fucking spell, but you know what I'm saying? I'm thanking her is essentially what I'm doing.
Okay. As she looks to you, she smiles and she says, "Oh, I do not date. If you wish to have me, you will have to marry into the family."
Oh no, okay. Sweet. Straight to the point. All right. Straight to the point. That works with me.
Oh yeah, no divorces or anything else.
Speaking of which, when is
Does that mean like kids right now or like kids in like a year.
She looks to you and she smiles and she says, "We have all the children we'll ever need," gesturing to the rest of the pack.
Oh, these are ours? Oh shit.
Oh
Well,
my
of
god.
course, if I am the mother, if you become my husband, that means you are their father. Are you not?
Is that why he was jealous? Is that why he was all mad? He's like, I don't want a stepdad.
They are not happy with the fact that I have found an interest in you because for the past 100 years I have not had any such feelings for any such man.
Ooh.
Many of my children protest to me wedding, but I believe it is what is best for our family. Looking to all the rest of the rats, some of them clearly looking like they feel feelings of protest, but none of them speaking up or saying anything.
I look back, scanning over all of them, and then stare at the one that doesn't like me, and just goes, "Yeah, I don't like some of my family either."
As she looks to you, she says, "You do understand that, along with marrying me, there is one more thing you must do for you to be my partner.
And what would that be?
You must bear the mark with I." As she lifts her arm, revealing a rat bite in her flesh. As she looks to you and she says, "I, too, was once a regular mortal. Until I was bit by a strange creature underneath the full moon many, many years ago. It turned me into this and gave me the ability to bring my little rat friends to true life, sentience. You must become a orc wererat."
What? Okay, he has a face. Garak has a face of shock and excitement. Because that sounds like the craziest thing Garak's ever heard of. Like, what? Are there comic books? Are there comic books in this? Garak feels like he's read this in a comic book. 100%.
There's definitely fantasy books. You can definitely say it's something out of a fantasy book.
Garak feels like he's read this in a fantasy book. He's like, orc wererat.
As she sees
Garak agrees.
You're shocked. Yeah,
Garak agrees.
As you agree and she sees your shocked expression, she begins to stand from the stone she's sitting on, slowly walking over to you as she lifts her hand, gesturing for you to place your arm in her hand.
I do so. Hold on, but as I do so, I do an insight, just in case.
Okay, roll insight.
Yo, quick question. Does this mean that we're planning a wedding now?
It is 14.
Yeah, you could have rolled a 2, and the insight would have still told you she's about to bite you and make you into a wererat. That's what she's doing.
Yeah, dude. All right, sweet.
Yeah. As she looks to you.
Well, I wanted to see if she was doing it with like a malicious intent.
No, she's just
chill about it.
Yeah, she's looking you dead in your eyes currently. You can see the piercing gold look of her eyes.
Are they pretty? Are they pretty eyes?
They're literally like an amber gold. So you tell me.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm excited. I'm drawn in by her eyes.
As she looks at you, you see her little ears flickering, just like bouncing a bit as she stares you dead in the soul, and she asks you one last time, "Are you sure? Once I do this, you will be mine. I will be yours. We will be bound in curse."
I ask her, can I still be an adventurer?
Of course. I do not
Then sure.
expect to keep you locked up, for you are not my pet. You are my husband. As long as you
Then
continue
yes.
to support our family, bringing back spoils, money, food, and such, I could not care less how you do so. Just that you accomplish your job as the man of our family.
So cute.
Does,
Oh my
does that
God.
mean your army is my army?
Our family is not an army. They are our
Oh
family.
no. But what I'm saying is like, if I needed to go take care of something, that like, obviously I would be taking care of them. But is there a form of, say I need some help? Do we have a form of military of such?
They are trained only in the ways that nature provides them. The skills they were
Okay.
born with from the wild before being turned into what they are now. However,
Understand?
if you are able to befriend, spend some bonding time essentially with some of your kin, your children, and some of them find to be fond of you, I'm sure they will follow you without hesitation. However, I will not
Okay.
force the children to do anything they wish
Oh yeah,
not
no,
to.
I never would expect.
So, if they wish not to help their father, that is their wish. But I'm
Okay.
sure if you show to them that you are kind to not only me, but to them as well, they will fall in love with you the same way I have, after staring into those gorgeous brown eyes.
I accept.
And as you accept, she smiles a very passionate, very happy smile as she looks at you, and she slowly bends her head down, her mouth beginning to open. You feel her soft lips touching against your skin, and then suddenly, as you take 4 piercing damage, she bites firm into your forearm. And suddenly, you feel your heart palpitate as something begins to course through your veins. You scream out in pain, Garak, as she steps back. Looking to the rest of the party, she says, "Do not worry. It is all a part of the process." As Garak, you begin to hurl over, crouching, barely able to stand. You begin to change. Your bones begin to crack. Your spine begins to shift as you begin to transform. 1 second, I'm having an image made right now. We're going to go ahead and end, however, today's session here, because Kazuki has to get out of here between 4:30 and 5, so we're going to end today now, seeing as Tharn isn't here either, and we'll pick up next time with this exact scene, as we will get to see what Garak looks like in his transformed wererat state. I'm sorry.
Bueno.
I am sorry, my lovely players, that we were only here for about an hour. A little short, honestly, of that even. But
Yeah, that was my fault. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You're
That's
good.
fine.
It was mine.
Nonetheless, I just hope everyone has enjoyed the session regardless. I hope all
That's
of you
good.
beautiful viewers at home have enjoyed today's session. If you did, please make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see all of you beautiful adventurers in the next episode. Peace.